I still have that Pfizer position. I was hoping that Pfizer was actually going to run up after the Goldman Sachs conference. Nothing actually happened. If you look here, Pfizer continued to go sideways. So once it figures out, what it wants to do, maybe Goldman Sachs is waiting to buy after hours, and then tomorrow it's going to gap up. I don't know, but pretty much it went sideways, and you have this pink gravitational line. So as it goes sideways, usually it'll get pulled above this pink gravitational line, and it can go higher. AMD is something that I got into today. I was actually really happy. I got in at right around 53.24. It's at 56.43. Huge win for me today. I decided not to day trade it. I decided to get 2 weeks out, so I didn't get as much profit as I could have. But the main reason why I didn't want to day trade it is because I only have 2 day trades left of this week. I wanted to swing it so I can save the day trades, so I can have more cash flow. So pretty much the same thing is happening here, just like Pfizer. AMD went sideways pretty much for a couple days and then rocketed upwards. That's what I'm hoping for here on Pfizer. Went sideways for a couple days. It's about time where it's going to rocket upwards. So it took about 8 days here. So we're counting the days from here. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right here. So probably tomorrow is going to be the 8th day. Pretty good chance Pfizer will be running up. This is what the current portfolio looks like. So I started last week with $500. Everything's down on work, Pfizer, space, but AMD's holding me afloat. So I'm not too worried. Plus, it's way more than $500. The high today, I guess it doesn't show, was $1,511, so $1,511. But nonetheless, just doing a quick recap, looking at VIX. The reason the market was dropping was because VIX is inverse SPY. VIX is going up. See the yellow line already crossed the purple line, going up for VIX. So I'm pretty sure VIX will continue going up until like $32. SPY will probably crash like 319, 318 or so. And then if the Fed does its overnight repo, then SPY should continue to rally. So the SPY, the yellow line never crossed the purple line, so that's a good indicator. Another good indicator that the SPY could rally would be the TTM squeeze. It went from red bars to yellow bars, so the selling pretty much slowed. After yellow bars, it's typically blue bars, which means it will continue getting bought. On top of that, I already know the federal bank's repurchase program. It looks like they're going to do overnight repo tonight. They can spend a proposition limit of up to $20 billion. I don't know how much money they're going to spend, but I do know, based on the graph today, SPY dropped down, and that means that they probably didn't spend a whole lot of money, if not only a couple $1 million buying up SPY market. The Fed can't buy individual stocks; they have to buy ETFs. So if they bought the ETF, they didn't buy very much, then that's why SPY probably dropped. Or maybe they sold; they wanted to make some profit. You never know. But what I do know is, based on the evidence of what I've seen, I believe SPY will continue being bought. So anything that's a SPY company, which is a Fortune 500 company, which will be Pfizer, which will be Work, and which will be Space, which is what I have, and AMD. Those should all continue to rally tomorrow as the SPY goes up. So what I'm going to be hoping for is watching for SPY, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. But if you guys like what you see, stay tuned. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Definitely check out the Options and Traders Network. You can sign up for a newsletter. You can check out free reports. You can see all the videos on how I show people how to use relative momentum, the TTM squeeze, the VWAP, the gravitational theory, and I pretty much write reports on how trading is going. And yeah, stay tuned. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow on day 29. And once again, I'm still wanting to close this week at about $2,000 to $3,000, up from $500 last week. So currently, right now, it's about right about $1,400. I'm pretty sure if I can get cash flow tomorrow from Pfizer / AMD, then I can make a day trade. I can easily use the $500 boost and get to. I pretty much could close $2,000 tomorrow, and then get another swing trade or so, and get that third day trade in, before Friday. And if I can get that in, I can pretty much hit $3,000 this week. But once again, the goal was $2,000, which is pretty much 4x from last week. So we'll see what happens, and stay tuned.